Hey there, it's me again, Phil, and this time it's a bit of a weird one. I wouldn't normally buy a Mondaine, but this was in TK Maxx, reduced from £755 to £169.99, and this was probably a couple of years ago since I bought this, and it is still going. What makes this slightly peculiar, I will just open the box, it's just literally a box with a bit of felt in. What makes this particularly peculiar is it's a smartwatch. Mondaine don't seem to do smartwatches very often, so this piqued my interest. If anyone's interested, there is the model reference. I'm not going to say it because I'll get all my numbers muddled up. And here is proof that it is actually a smartwatch. It talks about downloading the app, and if you can see there, it actually describes what the app is. Does it? Yes, I can hardly read that. Motion X 365. Anyway, the watch itself, I did have problems with actually connecting to that app because I've got a Android, and the app doesn't work on Android. So literally I had to connect it to my wife's iPhone, which was a bit of a palaver. And also because of that, a lot of the features of this watch are completely useless to me. So I think you can monitor your activity and your sleep patterns and jazz like that, and basically because I don't have a phone with that app on, it doesn't mean a lot to me. It didn't really bother me because I'm not really into smartphones anyway, but what appealed to me is the look of this watch. I quite like the look of Mondaines. Secretly I want to be a graphic designer, so the idea of the font there, the Helvetica font, and its links to design and Swiss railway clocks and all that kind of malarkey is quite attractive to me. This one I particularly liked because where the bracelet, the strap goes in, you can see they've added like a 1, so the Helvetica 1 is there, and if you turn it around, it's on the other side. So that is, they've mimicked the 1. I know it's a bit gimmicky, but I like a gimmick, and that they've cut it in so you can just see the 1 there. This little dial at the bottom, the idea behind that is it tells you your activity. It also has the date on there. Now my eyesight is so poor that I can't actually read it. I can sort of get a rough idea of my activity because I think that's the red little doodad. That's the technical term, doodad. Anyway, yeah, I quite like all the little writing on there. It says Mondaine Helvetica Smart 1 Swiss made. So yeah, they called this the Smart 1. So I don't know why. It's got a 1 on the back as well. If you can see that in red. I don't know why it's got that on the red. There's no sensors or anything on the back. On the side here, it says 1 of 1,975, I believe. Again, I can't really see it because it's very lightly stamped in there. It's got the crown has got their logo on. I quite like the shape of it. It's quite chunky. It's quite thick, but it feels really solid. I think it has a crystal glass on the top there. On the wrist, it's feels pretty good. I mean, it's heavy. It's quite heavy. It's quite big as well from my little girly wrist, but it sits quite proud, but it has got the way it's chamfered like that means that it doesn't dig into my hand. For some reason, although I'm right-handed, I like wearing watches on my right hand. So it's a good-looking thing. Yeah, like I say, I never really got into the actual features of the watch itself. The strap is good quality as well. It's got their logo on there, and it's a nice-looking thing. I have been wearing this, so it has got some use on there because I've had it a bit, and so I do use it a bit. But it's a nice thing. The concerns I've got with it are basically the app. Obviously, I can't use it on my Samsung phone, and also how long will they support it actually doing it? Because I don't think they do any more of these smartwatches. So I think the app is sort of redundant or dying. And the other thing is when the battery runs out, so there's no way of charging this. So what happens when the battery runs out? Now, it's been probably going for 2 years. So I don't know what is actually powering it, but it's still going. But I can't imagine it's going to last forever. On the back, on the case there, it looks like this middle bit probably comes off, but there's also 4 screws on the outer part there. So maybe I might be able to do something or get someone to sort it out. But it wasn't a lot of money, £169. So I know it's sad. It was going to end up in the whatever bin anyway. So, you know, even if it does run out, I'll find another way of getting it going or doing something with it, even if I put just a quartz movement in it. Obviously, it is quartz anyway, but it's some kind of weird atomic kind of thing. I'm making that up. It's not nuclear or anything like that, but it's just an interesting watch, and hence I bought it because I just thought I like the design and it's a bit different. And it's a bit weird to say you've got a smartwatch that looks like that. You can't talk to it, you can't do anything really with it, but it is kind of smart. Sort of, but it's probably about as smart as me. Anyway, here's a few close-up shots of it. Cheers. Bye.